Gada and Jori at the Nag Panchami Festival 2019. Nag Panchami is also known as the Cobra Festival. This video is my personal interpretation and explanation of the events that take place in the Akharas of Varanasi during this year's festival. I will be focusing on the Gada and Jori Clubs to help you understand the many video clips that you will see over the coming weeks in social media. But first, here is some background information about the festival. Hindus honor snakes and serpents throughout India during Nag Panchami. The festival is on the 5th day of the bright half of the lunar month, which falls in July-August according to the Hindu calendar. There are many legends in Hindu mythology and folklore narrated to the importance of the worship of snakes. The main ritual event of Nag Panchami is to offer milk and crystallized sugar to a cobra. During the festival, snake charmers line the streets of towns and cities, displaying an array of snakes. Pythons, rat snakes, and cobras mingle in deep baskets and are brought out, each in turn to dance to the tune of their charmer's flute. Images of snake deities, made of silver, stone, and wood, are washed with water and milk and worshipped by reciting mantras, which you could also call a spell. For example, let us all be blessed by the snake goddess. Let everyone obtain peace. Let us all live in peace without any conflict and turmoil. Offering prayers to snakes on this day is auspicious and will usher good tidings in one's life. Fasting and piety are observed on this day and are considered as a protection against the fear of a snake bite. Nag Panchami is a day to pray to snakes so as to avoid being bitten. On this day, digging the earth is taboo, as it could kill or harm snakes which reside in the earth. In northwestern India, in cities such as Varanasi, Akharas are cleaned, repaired and repainted. Walls are decorated with images of snakes drinking milk. The Akhara festivities do not make reference to the snake, which is generally regarded as the most common and popular dimension of the Nag Panchami celebrations. In Varanasi on Nag Panchami, Akharas put on demonstrations of strength. Wrestlers lift heavy weights and swing large jori and the gada. Priests are hired to perform a special puja or ceremony at the Akhara. The ritual puja is not directed at any deity in particular, but at the wrestling pit itself. However, while snakes are not formally manifest in Akhara celebrations, the symbolic meanings associated with snakes are, nevertheless, invoked in various other ways. Nag Panchami is an occasion for everyone to see how much a wrestler has developed and improved over the previous year. A wrestler eats, exercises, and practices for a full year, and then puts himself on display to bear witness to the virtue of his endeavor. Competitions are held in wrestling, dumbbells, Gada and Jori. All training equipment, namely dumbbells, Gada, Jori, and everything else, is freshly painted in the chosen colors of each Akhara, identifying their equipment. I followed this idea after my first visit to India and painted all my Gadas red. Red is the traditional colour of Hanuman, the god of strength. Each Gada is constructed from clay, cement, stone with a bamboo pole over a metre long inserted into its centre. For many centuries the Gada was used as a weapon, and it became a training tool that mimics a wrestler's arm throw or a head throw. A Gada is a mark of a wrestler's prowess. Given the abundance of phallic symbols in the Akhara and the general shape, swinging a Gada has clear symbolic overtones of sexual potency and virility. As each time the Gada is swung, it is brought to a balanced position erect from the wrestler's waist. In shape, a Gada resembles the churning stick used to make butter and buttermilk. By swinging the Gada, one might say that a wrestler is churning his body to increase his store of semen, sexual energy through churning. The Gada comes in two formats, the first with a smooth surface on the head, the second with nails and other sharp objects protruding from the surface. It's called tough love training. For the record, the steel mace, which is so prevalent in the West, is relatively unknown in India. Jori. The proximity of India and Persia created an exchange of cultures, and history draws many parallels with Jori clubs and Persian meals. It takes great skill and coordination to swing Jori clubs, and they are a great favourite in competitions. There are three styles of Jori: thin, fat, and with nails, like the Gada. A pair of Jori are swung like Gadas, and they weigh between 10 to 50 kilograms each. Jori are often decorated with colourful designs, and many Akharas have special pairs which are brought out only for such occasions as Nag Panchami. While the Gada has clear phallic qualities, Jori symbolise breasts. Jori swung from an inverted position, with the athlete holding firmly onto the tit-like handles, as though he were milking a cow or a buffalo. Swinging a Gada is a symbol of churning butter, and milking is associated with swinging a pair of Jori. Most of the wrestlers in Varanasi are dairy farmers, and so the concept of milking and churning is particularly appropriate. In fact, milking itself is referred to as an exercise by many young men who brag that they can milk 10 or 15 buffaloes without tiring. In this instance, the concept refers to milk as a female substance which contributes to the development of male semen. To conclude, in Varanasi, Nag Panchami is not only a public display of wrestling as a way of life, but it is also a general celebration of exercise, physical fitness, strength, and virility.